Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of What Does the Cat Say? I'm tired, boss. That's what I say. That's my thoughts right now, but yeah, welcome, everyone. Hope you all had a good another week. Start of September. And wake me up when September ends. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. I finally moved. The move is done. And thank God. Did it earlier this week and just been spending the last half of the week just slowly unpacking stuff. Got my streaming room all set up. I can already tell that I definitely need to get to work on doing some kind of reverb reduction, because while I'm talking here, I can actually hear it through my headphones from the microphone. So apologies in advance for how this sounds. I'll get that taken care of. I got some foam paneling I need to put up. I also got like random blankets and stuff I could probably put up on the wall as well. So I got some options. Just kind of figure things out. But yeah, so the move went mostly good. I definitely had an old man yell at clouds moment during the trip. So as I kind of mentioned to people on streams and like during the hiatus and maybe on past podcast episodes, so part of the trip is I rented a U-Haul and I needed to tow my personal vehicle behind it to get to my destination, and discovered my car has apparently some automated safety, air quotes, safety feature, where if you are parked on a hill and it notices you're starting to roll, it will automatically turn on the e-brake, which if I'm parking on a hill and it starts to roll for some reason, that's good to know. That's great. That's great that it exists. I learned that apparently if you are towing the vehicle, you mess the vehicle and just turning on the parking lights, turn off the parking lights, and then try to drive away while towing it within a span of a couple minutes, it will mistake that for starting to roll down a hill and activate the e-brake. So for a good chunk of time at a gas station en route, I was screeching the tires and dragging them across the pavement while they were standing still, while I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Thankfully, after I kind of researched and with very little to no answers, that seemed to be the system that was getting triggered. I just turned my car off, on, off, let it sit for like 5 minutes, and everything was good. But good God, it was one of those moments where I'm sitting there going like, I have to disconnect the battery. I don't know what's going on. Because the part that killed me was it was going fine for about 300-400 miles at this point. It was partway through, the trip, so it was just confusing. It was just a pain, but thankfully figured that out. And then just had some other issues with the towing dolly, getting my car off because I had to do a turnaround that was not planned. And realizing for the future, if I ever need to tow my car for moving, I'm getting a full trailer, not just lifting up the two front wheels. That was pain, but thankfully, other than that, everything went smoothly. Been just slowly setting everything up. And yeah, just getting ready. Been applying to some actual jobs around here because though I've been doing Lyft for money, it's could be better. Also, I gotta work on getting some expenses ready that some family are gonna help me with just to get my car ready over here for if I need to do Lyft. But other than that, everything is going good. And I'm excited because my return stream will be happening fairly soon. I've decided I'm going to play through the BioShock series almost nonstop, just because I haven't played them in a while, so I really want to, and then just going to look through and start finding games again. And since we're about to hit Spooky Month, start really racking up a list of spooky horror games to play during October, which I'll be excited about, because I got quite a few on my wish list. Plus, Silent Hill F will be releasing at the end of the month, so that's exciting. So we'll be eating good this spooky season for sure. But yeah, no, I'm excited to get everything back going, just get back into a routine, and just get everything going again. It'll be great. And I also, once again, I don't have much to talk about? Because this past week, I mean, the move was intense. Just because it's just chaotic, this really tiring me and all this stuff. And I'm back. I realized I had left coffee brewing downstairs and steeping in a French press because scatterbrain. And because of that, now I have zero clue. What was I talking about? Shit. I have now zero recollection of what I was talking about, and I just paused the recording. I didn't go back and listen, but yeah, just talking about the move, just unpacking stuff. Like, as you probably can hear, the room's a little not completely sound treated. I mean, I got a very limited kind of choices right now, just because finances are super tight with the move, and I don't have a source of income at the moment until figuring out everything with getting my car all set up to be in New Hampshire and get Lyft going. But I do also have potential job prospects coming up, so it'd be kind of nice because there's this one place, like a manufacturing plant, the next town over, that actually apparently is really good and has some positions open I applied to, and from what my parents have told me, it's just really expanding. So hopefully they're doing right by their workers, and maybe it could be a decent bit of pay, because I need to get very busy on that and also get back at the gym. That's the one thing that definitely has been hurting, is not being at the gym. So get those going, get the stream schedule going. Yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. But yeah, no, this week has been pretty quiet. I've been pretty well away from all the internet, so I have no idea if there's any drama going on. The only little drama thing I saw was just a person quote tweeting a Twitter thread that's old of a very problematic person. So one thing I've seen, I've just been keeping my self busy. But my space is actually really nice. I'll probably actually make a video or something to put on YouTube about it once everything is fully set up in my room, because I'm really liking how it's going. So I got my streaming set up and computer set up where I'm at right now recording. I have a bit of a sim racing corner next to me, and then behind me I have my DJ set up. And thankfully the table I have and everything can hold my DJ controller, the mixer, my record player. So I got my own little cozy music spot, and then I have a nice futon just to sit on if I wanted to read like manga, just watch some YouTube. This is gonna be a cozy room. The one thing I have noticed, where I sit here and go like, oh, I love my own house, all this stuff and whatnot. So the fact that I got 2 rooms to work with right now to make my own space for the first time in a couple years, I didn't realize how much space there is in because I'm currently in what was my former bedroom growing up, and now I'm sleeping in what was my sister's bedroom growing up, where, because both of us kids, when that was our own space, was a full, because it had all of our own furniture and everything in it. But going between the 2 rooms, it's just wild how much space there actually is to work with. So I am excited, and I'm excited for what the future holds. And everything, because I talked to my parents quickly about it, and, in passing. But again, long-term current goal, because of how the housing market is in a few years, once I can get to a spot where I could afford it and be approved for a mortgage, if my parents are ready to sell the home or something, I'll probably just buy it off them, just make things easy that way. But that is just a twinkle of a dream at the moment, for sure. Also, from what I'm hearing in my headphones, I really do apologize again if the audio is kind of... I definitely need to work on getting some sound suppression of some kind going in this room, like definitely before my re-debut stream, or return stream, which is going to be happening the next weekend from now, is my decision. Because I can just tell, because this microphone, because again I'm using the new microphone, definitely is a lot more reverby, so want to just make sure everything sounds good, because I don't want to spend all this money on stuff and it does not sound as good of a quality as it could. And plus, soundproofing the room. I mean, the sound panels I might just grab myself on Amazon for the last little bit of money I have is not that expensive, but it's be what it be. And with that, again, Yeah, my podcast episodes are super short right now just because not much is going on. Also, I need to start taking notes during the week of if there's any topics I want to go over. But yeah. I guess, well, big thing too is congratulations to the fandom of Hollow Knight. Because holy Jesus, Silk Song is real. It's out, and everybody who's part of that fandom is enjoying it. I mean, I don't have a stake in the hype for Silk Song. I mean, I played through a good chunk of Hollow Knight on stream a couple years ago. Never got through it, but I mean, I'm happy for all the fans because I know for years everybody was like, "Oh, Silk Song this year." No. Maybe this year. No. Is it real? You're saying it's real. Okay, is it this year? No. And finally, it's real. And from what I've heard too, it's just great. It's really a good game. It's really well done, which, you know, it's kind of sad that the bar of, decent game is like so low that when you get to a game that's actually, made and complete on launch, it's actually a miracle this year. Especially with like this past couple years here with some of the big game studios who have no excuse for putting out some of the trash they've put out. So, yes, big congratulations to the dev team for Hollow Knight Silk Song and to, all the fans who are finally getting to enjoy that game and stuff. So, big awesome. And who knows, maybe one day I'll play it, but from what I've heard, it's really hard. So, and if I thought Hollow Knight was hard, I might be in trouble. I might be in trouble. Yep. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna call it there for, again, this podcast episodes. I mean, yeah, they're gonna go back and forth on, I don't know why I'm sitting here all worried about, oh, they're too short, yada yada. I don't have a lot to talk about for now. Until I get something I really like to talk about. So, but yeah, no, I'll call it there and leave you all to enjoy the rest of your evening. But with that, though, of course, as always, I appreciate every single one of you and thank you all for listening. And I can't wait to talk to you all next time. Bye.